Sichuan embodies the Chinese ideal of chill, always spicy, optimistic, humorous, and stress-free, adorable in its complexity and exceptional in its vibe. When people around China seek to experience the Sichuan vibe, Sichuaners lays eyes on Leshan for a weekend getaway. Mesmerizing natural wonders, enticing cuisine, relaxing lifestyles. Leshan encapsulates the ultimate Sichuan vibe. Sichuan is the China, what Leshan is the Sichuan. As far as 1,000 years ago, Leshan was credited the land of mountains at the crown of Sichuan during the Northern Song dynasty, making Leshan's mountains the champion of all Sichuan mountains. The mountainous terrain is a blessing to Leshan. Sichuan has the greatest altitude difference among all Chinese provinces, overlapping with the first and second terrain ladder. One half of Sichuan is predominated by the western Sichuan plateau, with an altitude of over 4,000 meters, while the other half is blanketed by Sichuan Basin with only 200 meters of altitude. Leshan sits right in between. Sharp geographical divide and rare altitude difference gave birth to Leshan's diverse mountains and valleys in the western region. Standing tall and touching clouds in the northwestern Leshan is Mount Emei, brightly covered by snow at the top. The great poetry wizard Li Bai accredited Emei as the wizard mountain of Sichuan. Splendidly mountainous Sichuan might be, none compares to Emei's beauty. Li Bai, Du Fu, Su Shi, Lu You, Chinese poets admire Emei like no other. Hundreds of poems are written in praise of Emei, the crown jewel mountain of Tang poetry. Southwestern Leshan is home to Black Bamboo Valley, Dafengding, and Dawa Mountain, entailing the raw wilderness of the mountainous western Sichuan, glamorous yet mysterious. It is also the habitat of wild giant pandas. Dramatic altitude difference helped shape miraculous canyons. The Jinko Grand Canyon, 2,600 meters deep, hovers over the 200-meter wide valley and cuts like a knife. Mountains may be the face of Leshan, but it's water who made Leshan. Minjiang River and Dadu River originated from the western Sichuan Plateau, roam all the way down to meet the Qingyijiang River at Leshan's northeast. The three intertwined rivers are graciously responsible for 12% of Leshan's plains. The 3,000 years of Leshan's history flew with these rivers. The three rivers are Leshan's lifeblood. They even bleed into the names here. Guo Mo, who was born and raised here, was named with the river elements of Dadu and Qingyi. The rivers giveth, and the rivers taketh away. Because of the high position, the water is rapid at the three rivers' confluence. In ancient times, ships were in danger of capsizing. The giant Buddha, the Leshan landmark, was actually built to suppress floods. 1,300 years ago, Hai Tong, the Buddhist monk, carved out the Buddha statue at the confluence of three rivers. Stones carved off were thrown into the river to kill violent turbulences. These ancient projects laid a solid foundation of the Leshan vibe. With its head reaching to the top of the mountain and its feet standing next to the river, the Buddha was witness to Chenshen, who, amazed by the view, famously said, "Universe never became so vast until I looked down on Leshan's river." Blessed by the Buddha, people of Leshan always feel safe. Anyone standing at the feet of the Buddha would have this inconsequential realization about themselves. As Leshan has put it, you can have a gathering party on the Buddha's toenail. Water is Leshan's gift. Hard as the route into the Sichuan region might be, Leshan's convenient waterway network has made the area Sichuan's vital arteries. The Southern Silk Road, starting from Chengdu, doesn't exist without Leshan as one of the stops. The confluence of three rivers and intertwined waterways are a recipe for busy water transport and food cultures by ports. Importing different flavors from all walks of life, the Leshan cuisine scene is colorful and rich. The melting pot of flavors goes beyond spicy and hot. It's the birthplace of the most delicious and diverse snacks and street food in Sichuan. Chaojiao beef and spicy hot pot, they go better with sweet-skinned duck. Barbecue, boba chicken and jelly tofu, you want to try the leaves-wrapped glutinous rice. Many came for the Buddha, but stayed for the food. That's how Leshan won the hearts and minds of Sichuaners. A saying in Chengdu goes, tourists go to Chengdu to eat, but Chengdu locals go to Leshan to eat. For us out-of-town Leshanners, food plays a constant role in our longing for home. The first thing to do when we are home is to eat bobo chicken and jelly tofu. Everything else is considered after a good feast. Leshan made the bobo chicken, fried veggie and meat skewered in a spicy hot pot, and is now enjoyed nationwide, curing late-night cravings. Leshan cuisine was born local, but now represents Chinese flavors of life. Cleansed by rivers physically and the giant Buddha spiritually, Leshanners adopt a Buddhist outlook on life, playful, fun, and vibing. While Buddhist spirits resides in nature, life goes on in the hustling streets. You see citizens playing mahjong with absolutely no worries in the world. You see life happening at tea houses in ancient towns, tea stalls in alleys, where people gather to chat and ramble while exchanging cups of tea. As stars are hanging in the night sky, take a stroll around the three rivers or at the night market. Leshanners' daytimes are chill and relaxed, while the night is filled with different adventures. Walk inside Leshan's ancient town and on the riverbanks, solve puzzles to the city. All the hustling and vibing translate to mundane happiness in streets and alleys. The Leshan vibe is responsible and diligent in the country's hardest times. Over 6,000 boxes of artifacts previously stored in the Forbidden City were relocated to Leshan and stayed unharmed. Ascending the river at Qingming Festival and Jade Cabbage found refuge in Leshan for 8 years. Leshanners protected Chinese cultural heritage with forceful resolutions.
我们乐山人有一种能力，不管啥子样的生活，都能过得很安逸，活得很幸福，耍得很潇洒。
The Leshan personality is like bobo chicken in some way, gently spicy and hot with a touch of sweetness. When Chinese people are caught in the dilemma of making money and living life, Leshanners say, eat spicy, care less. Leshanners say, when in doubt, just dine out. In the 3,000 years of bustling, Leshan has kept something we all desire without knowing, the happening of life. In a time when everything seems so uncertain, we ask ourselves how to live and live happily. Leshan offers an answer and some fun. A place even Sichuaners cannot resist. Who wouldn't love this place? Leshan, the ultimate Sichuan vibe.